Hi there. It's another casual Scottish day. Raining, wet, no fun. Yeah, but the way it's the finale of conquering the world, and I am gonna be a bit more greedy now, as they said no to my earlier peace treaties. So now I'm gonna be bullying the hell out of them. By also being nice to my puppets. Denmark, you can have a nice long coastline, which should become my catchphrase. Who's this? Not the British, France, Denmark, Iran. How would you like a nice long coastline? And of course, none of this would matter because the British Raj still exists. And some of my allies, I'm gonna get France. Oh no, they actually agreed. So now all you're at war with is the United Kingdom, Luxembourg, Netherlands, Belgium, Sweden, US, Siam, Bhutan, Nepal, Tibet and China, Yunnan, and British Malaysia. Wow, Bhutan, I've really made you grow from just this to all this. Maybe I should have learned this strategy when I survived 1,000 times as Bhutan. You should go watch that video. It's not just one I'm now just using my brain for. I do have a brain, I just don't like using it, to be honest. It's just kind of there, and that's all I really use it for. But anyway, let's have a Berlin party! Again, of course, because this is the second Berlin party, as I don't actually have New Delhi, which is your capital. Yeah, see, not always horribly wrong. But what do I want to do in the finale? Why did I move you there? Go here. Perfect. Oh my gosh, Netherlands here. You are absolutely brutal. How's it going over here for you now? Oh my god, you've just crushed Nepal. Uh-oh. Lenif Gao? Well, my friend's last name is Gao, which is close enough. It would appear I don't have enough people trying to murder you. It would appear all this very white land is people I've tried to get them murdered by, but it would appear they survived all them people because I got all I wanted, so that means the war could end. Because I'm selfish. You're at war with Iraq and you're at war with the Netherlands. Well, I'm gonna say no at first, but of course when you showed me that 2,000 and of course 4,000, Sweden, I forgot I was about to declare war on you. Therefore, bad idea allowing you to just enter my country. You know how when you get those sorts of ideas and yeah, it just doesn't work out very well for you in the end. Yeah, well that's the sort of situation we got now. But anyway, we're gonna have this nice fun finale going on around ending Sweden's existence, because to be honest I would like you to tell me why I shouldn't declare war on Sweden. Give me one good reason. Oh, that's probably a good reason why, actually. Denmark, have I found the most perfect country for you to declare war on? They're so perfect for the job. Denmark they're highly capable, smart, and good at dealing with all my problems that are a direct cause of me. Because if I didn't declare war on Swedish, I wouldn't have to deal with, I don't know, the Baltic Sea stuff. Anyway, let's just not leave them alone to deal with their own stuff and actually invade. Because it's a war. And that's how wars go. Anyway, today's Thursday. For you, it's Saturday. Is it? Yeah, it should be Saturday. What's the 28th or something like that? And yeah, it should be Saturday. Because Friday's episode 4 and the birthday of my niece because now she's 2, which means she's getting closer to going to be a very annoying child. Can you take me to the park? We want to go to the park. And I'd probably go outside because I need a break from being a lazy fast. We all could do with a break from being a lazy fast, to be honest. Mainly me, but you know, you too. I'm trying to make myself feel better, and by doing that, I've made you feel terrible about yourself. L. Sorry, is that too offensive? I meant to say screw you. That better? Yeah, probably is better. Sweden, what are you doing to my vassal here? I'd appreciate it if you stopped. Don't make me send troops. Oh, well, it's actually going to be pretty hard to send troops into Kiel. Let me just press the spacebar real quick and have a port built there in the morning, and you've lost about half your territory again. And I'll just send some troops into this nice bit of war. That's what we're calling it now. Nice bit of war. Water! Mate got water. Yes, mate does have water. No, what are you trying to do? Just go there. That's not that hard, to be honest. You know, because brains and stuff. Oh, that's annoying. You don't know how annoying that is, Sweden, don't you? Oh, actually, it's actually not that annoying because of my ignorance. I've left some countries. I mean, troops just kind of sitting there, and I forgot about that. So now we actually do have a battle front up there. Go me and my weird decisions. Oh yeah, I need to. Apparently all the 0 people I had there wasn't enough. So we're gonna actually have to recruit a tad bit more than just, I don't know, your friends, your uncle, Samuel. I don't know who Samuel is, but he's your family friend, so I'd expect you to know your own family friends. If you don't, you're a bad friend. Bad friend. Terrible person you are. I hope they find you in the bottom of a construction site. I mean dead, by the way. Not alive. Good enough for tomorrow. I mean dead. Pure evils and all. Speaking of pure evil. Go away, mate. And I am not inviting you back to my birthday party if this is how you act when everyone tries to murder you. You're acting so childish. Anyway, how would you like to lose your islands of Gotland in this place? I'm going to call it La Torp, because that's what that place is called. Anyway, don't bother. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Let's divide by 4. Then you divide by 3. Then you divide by 2. And then you full send. And then you just send up backups. Then you realise how much of a problem that would be. So you instantly deal with it. And then of course once you've instantly dealt with it, you'll attempt to murder everyone. Well, that won't work out very well. Because you've decided to skip out on a lot of training. But you know, seeing me murder all these Swedish people that are being completely unreasonable is putting a smile to my face. Anyway, we're gonna make sure you have no place to run, Sweden. You're gonna sit there and crumble. Anyway, I want to stop some, I want to stop before any more troops actually, I don't know, do something. Oh, see, now that's the genius of my plan, as I just sent everyone around the world. And now you don't exist. And now I can get a treaty from you. The main point of this is to control the Baltic Sea as well. And even though Denmark's there, I do kind of own Denmark, so that means I do kind of own all of the Baltic Sea. So yeah, find one fault with my plan here. Look at that. Full control. My vassal here is doing a good job keeping away the outsiders, but I do feel bad not. Denmark suffered so much. I could give Denmark this land. Or I could just keep it all. And Sweden somehow has 66 points. Because I don't know, done stuff. But to be honest, it doesn't matter when the Soviet Union looks like this. Ultimate ambition, my lads. Ultimate ambition. Wait, what? Am I no longer allied? I'm no longer allied with the UK. I don't know why. I don't know what I did. And if I know what I'm thinking of, it didn't smell that bad. So they can grow up. I bet that's not what they were talking about. Oh, rich people sure can afford things. Rich people sure can afford things. Please tell me you're still at war. Thank God, because I swear if you settled on this as a border, I would have been very happy. When you get crushed, you wouldn't have existed much longer. Anyway. So, I kind of want Korea to be a thing, but to be honest, I don't really care that too much. So we're going to completely ignore it. Anyway, let's all have a Stockholm party! Hell yeah, I've been waiting for a Stockholm party. Oh, you can really move. Thank you. Come on, guys. Stockholm party in Stockholm. Residences in Stockholm. Take as long as you need because, you know, it's the finale. And the finale means there's no more unless a 2000 turns gets initiated, which is fine by me. It'll be on the poll. So the countries that I'm personally gonna well, not personally, but being forced to put on the thing. Has it taken 15 turns? Oh. Okay. Well, the countries that'll be on the poll 100% will be Chile, no, not Chile, Argentina, Tuvalu, and Soviet Union for a 2000 turns. Will it be the first country to make 2000 turns, Soviet Union? I could probably conquer all of Europe in that time. Should I? Well, if you were to vote for it, but to be honest, I think it'd be interesting doing Tuvalu. And I think eventually I'll make a poll where it's just 1 to 5th, and whoever's 5th place, they'll get their turn soon as the 5th time. Then I'll make another poll which is just saying, how long of a distance should I have between each 1000 days? Because I don't want to have like one like every week. Like you have a week break and then you instantly back. 5 days in a row filled with this. And some people may not 100% like that. So I wanna appeal to all my viewers by being nice to them. Anyway, we've grown to 1,555 troops. You know, we've not actually had a Moscow party yet, so let's take another 9 turns to get to Moscow. Oh, look at that. Let's do economy growth, just so the economy is a bit better and I am not poor as hell. Anyway, Moscow ain't getting conquered anytime today! Anyway, so the UK's decided not to be my friend, but have you seen the pure size of them? And they're literally at war with what was their colony. And I would like this land, but I can't be bothered invading all of the UK. I'd have to get every single country that borders them on board as well. You know, that include the US, France, Peru. It would include the Netherlands, Brazil, themselves. Yeah, there's definitely more. Yeah, I'll get Cuba and Dominican Republic, Ireland, Switzerland, France, myself, the Netherlands again, Spain, themselves, Portugal, I'll get them on. I'll get Liberia on them. Of course, you got France. Belgium, Portugal again, the Union of South Africa, Belgium again, Portugal again, Abyssinia, France, the United Kingdom, Oman, Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia, bad borders. And you know, why not Iran? Because of how jiggly your border is. The British Raj, again. And, I don't know, maybe Australia and some islands around here. Would help. Anyway, wait. Did France take over the whole of... I wanted China to own this whole region. I didn't want France to get it. You're war with France? No, you're war with China. May as well just end the war now, buds. I don't think you'll be getting a good deal out of that. Wait, Japan owns these islands? Oh, I didn't know that. Taiwanese islands. Anyway, so the next logical place to invade is Norway, but I don't see a point in that. Expand the northern coast, but I don't really care about that. Look at all this control, all this power I have. Focus more on this color. I know it's different from this, because it's way lighter. Wow, look at that. Like, just ignore France, but this is all the land that I've gotten myself. France has not helped me, except you sort of have. But look at how strong I am. I'm strong, and I don't see any more. I don't see how I could possibly improve. What could I improve? You know what I could improve? I could improve a colony, as I was kind of not invited in 1815, and these lands are still owned. Like, look at all these free states. Abyssinia, Oman. I could take Oman as my own, as a colony. I would vassal them. Have them under Russian Oman. I could take over the Union of South Africa, the Russian South Africa. I feel like Spain's too much to ask for, but Russian Liberia, Russian Brazil, Chile. No, it's not going to happen. But I will tell you what's happening. We're getting our troops and we're going to the Chinese area to re-input some instability, to get some stability. Anyway, divided by 4 over here. So that's 31,000 troops each, y'all. So that's that around there for you, mate. And then we'll split it in 2 and realise I've done the maths horribly wrong. And technically I didn't do it wrong. I just followed the game's way of quartering things, and that just so happened to suck ass. Anyway, so to restore is some sort of, I don't know, normality here in the Chinese region. Oh dear God, the British Raj is growing too powerful. Let's be friends with them. They have some nice fun rebels to deal with. They have all of this. Oh, I've pressed Sri Lanka and thought that I wanted. I was like, also, should Stalin be dead? Look, he's still the leader. But he's still here in 1962. You should have died 9 years ago. Disrespectful scumbag. I've actually had to change your heart. I kind of want to do 1, 2, 3. Because it's less. And then I'd have to do 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here, if I'd just be adding 2. So we'll actually keep them, but we will move you there. We'll move you up. They can just wait. They'll be right with you. Except, where's their capital? I'm going to send you straight to their capital because, you know, we have capital parties and you'll be part of that. Even if you're not really taking part that well. But we're still going to be owning your... Oh my God, that is beautiful. That is so beautiful. Look at our beautiful Soviet Union. We are a union of water. Look at all that. But something that Russia still doesn't have. Well, actually, we've got Denmark's the vassal, so we could just let it in there, but no, I could be blockaded by the UK and Norway and just be trapped. The ice up here. Murmansk is my only good thing, and Norway could blockade me. I could get blockaded by Japan, except for all these coral islands, which will probably be frozen. I need a way of being into the oceans, which is my best bet is right here because of Iran. But they'd probably say no. Japan must be the only option, unless my brain overloads and invades Norway instead. Yeah, I'd rather invade Norway instead, to be honest. Anyway, how are things going? Where am I at war with again? This place. Shaanxi, yes, I'm at war Shaanxi. Not to be confused. Yeah, there's nothing else in that sentence, it's just not to be confused. I'm sorry if you thought there was something else going on, but I guess you should have just stopped being a bozo! It's like Shaanxi being a complete bozo here and losing this war. Yeah, see, like, decimated. And this is also the nice part where I get to see, oh yeah, because I'm taking over all of China, I'm taking over all of your country. Because L should have taken Mengjiang first. Well, I could just go for here. Oh, this is France. What would you want? No, I'm not being mean to Brazil. As much as you heard, I'm not actually doing it. You know, being too far away and all. And why did you have to take me all the way over here? Skip me here, please. Anyway, there we go. We lost 6,000 troops in that war. L. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 26, you get a number. 20,000 sounds good to me. Something around 20,000 sounds very good to me. Say 22,000 and a very 100. Like 700, that's a nice amount. And then right here we got 29,000 because I did not do my maths correctly. So, Base and Ma. This is your capital right here, is that? So you have it. Jaquan! Well, that's a shame that you'd have your capital so close to where I'm invading you from! Also, I'm gonna do something right after this war that will make me feel like such a Giga Chad. It's gonna give me so much power over the other guys. Because I'm doing it so that I just can't wait. It'll work out so well. The country that I'm going to do this devilish activity to is not going to be a one happy bunny. They're going to be an angry were-rabbit. They're going to crap themselves. Oh, I know what will happen. Certain events and circumstances have grown into my eyes. Haha. Move. Perfect. Right, you invade there, then we're gonna have a nice Jaquan party. We're supposed to have one when that random country invaded me. I think it's the country I just destroyed there. But we need to have a Jaquan party. We didn't get to have one when the other country got destroyed, and I think this is that other country, but you know what, I don't really care enough to do research. So I'll just be taking all of it to re-establish order in the Chinese area. It's gonna go swell. Here, get assimilated. Become Soviet! Become a communist! Today for $4.99. Anyway. Yeah, so you're allied with me and I'm allied with you. I'm gonna kick you from the alliance! France is no longer a member of Allies. They're not happy with me now. Ho ho ho, cry about it. Who are you at war with? No one, idiots. No one, idiots. No one, you're still an idiot. China, you're an idiot. Japan, you are... What have the Dutch said these? You mean Indonesia? What the hell have you done? What? Wow, things are confusing. Not as confusing as, I don't know, other things. Can't be too selfish, guys. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What's France doing in my territory? France? You don't get to be here. That is actually the most convenient thing in the world. I was just about to declare war on you. That's the funny part about that. Anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, perfect. We'll just divide by 4, except we'll give you like a very short amount because I don't want to waste troops down there. Okay, and this country is just so idiot. Mengjiang, I think there's Mengjiang. Oh, it's a coalition. Philippines and Iran. Iran. Oh, my. We've been friends for so long. How could you just turn on me like that? Iran. Oh. Well, I can't hurt. I can't hurt Iran. We're too friendly. I don't want to destroy them completely because I would decimate them. I can't destroy them. I will give them one chance and one chance only. Japan, I have an idea. You declare war on the Philippines. It'll help you with your other war. France, this will help you with being friends with the British Raj, Brazil, and Spain. I promise you. No cap, my G. Anyway, we're all set up here. Yeah, we're all set up here. So are we now peaceful? I can't believe you do this to me. No longer my vassal. Well, I'm still at war with Mengjiang and the Philippines, so I guess it's not all to cry about. Yeah. Whew. Okay, so you can have this. I just need you to hold on to it. No, it won't be for too long, I promise. Anyway, where is your capital? I think it's this place. So we're gonna have a... Oh, screw you. A Zhang Jikao party. Zhang Jikao party, y'all. Iran has not declared war on me. We are now peaceful. We have both moved on and we have already found new lovers. I have Denmark. Loving. Very nice. Can you attack, please? Thank you. Yeah, die. Oi! You bugger. I swear I just saw you at war with someone. Oh, you're at Mengjiang in the Philippines as well. I wonder why. Anyway. So, how would you like to no longer exist? Sounds like a good deal, doesn't it? Anyway, guys, Zhang Jikao party, y'all. Zhang Jikao. Man, I just love having a random 46,000 troops just kind of sitting there. I have not disbanded these guys since the first big war in Poland, I think. But now their numbers have dropped down so long, so far, I just can't live with myself like this. I must destroy the last one. Jiangxi. We only have about 60 turns to do it, though. So we better get to that port and get moving. Hang on a minute. Am I at war with the Philippines? Let's just fact check that. I am. Well, we can't get them in on it. How about British Malaysia? How about the Dustinius Indius? Boom. Got some friends. Yay. Anyway, how would you like to go kill some Jiangshaoians? Why does Macau and Hong Kong exist, man? I just find that so useless. Anyway, we've got about 50 turns to take over your country. Starting now. Right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, that definitely looks like it's touching that, but you know what? Meh. I don't key. Okay, anyway, let's just, you know, get on with it. We're entering what is almost our last war, guys. I'm getting so humbled right now. Like, oh. Mio Mori. Mia Mori. Mia Moron, more like. Your capital's Haiku. Why does it have to be on an island? That just makes it so more annoying when I have a party in your capital. Assholes. I can't believe you make this so much more difficult for me than it already needs to be. You suck. Horribly. Yuck is what I say to things like you. Anyway, let's be nice, because they're not going to exist for long, and I need to return all this to China. You know, stability and stuff. Okay, so whatever army units I'm using are going straight to there. Oh, Portugal owns this, I forgot, and the UK owns this, so you know, they can actually keep Hong Kong. I am not in the mood for having it. I just can't be bothered declaring a war on Portugal and the UK over Macau and Hong Kong. I just really can't be bothered. Right, everyone come on, high cow party. You barely killed anyone. Oh wait, the Philippines have conquered. Well, France is doing stuff and Japan's doing stuff. Hey, here we go, let's have peace. Yeah, of course you want peace, you big baby. Anyway, what's going on here? Anyway, I crushed them in like less than 10 turns, haven't I? So cool. Anyway, we have to return all this to China. What did I tell you? Oh, I just want to have a look at something. So I could just puppet them. But that's boring. I'd rather create Russian China. It'll include some areas around here. It'll be a nice wee vessel. As you know, owning the territory down here isn't going to be so fun. And having these ugly ass, I don't know, dents in their forehead and France's forehead, I don't like that. So that's when we come here to the release a vassal thing. So first I need to create a civilization. Their name will be Russian China. We'll just save that. Customize the flag. It's like Greenlandic, isn't it? That reminds me of a couple of places, to be honest. Could we get like a more, like, I don't know, Chinese sort of flag? You know, with the stars? Or the Taiwanese flag? That's more American, that's more Spanish. That reminds me of Greenland for some reason. Reminds me of France and the Seychelles. You know what, this seems like a flag an Asian country would have. Yeah, I like that. Okay. I can move that to be right in the middle. That can go in the right there. Oh god. That's ugly. Just stay there. Yeah, we'll keep you like that in scale. Oh yeah, we'll just keep you at 50. Right, perfect. You've received your flag. Now let's save. You can look like this. I'm okay looking at that. And now I pick my fun-filled places that I want Russian China to be control of. We can have a nice assortment of places like these ugly ass dents and foreheads. Now I would like to give them a good old water border, but of course that'd be going like this, which actually doesn't look too bad, especially if I do that. That looks better. Then they could connect to their other side down here in case there's needing of help. Now, where would I put their capital? Any important places that I have here? You know, if only you had Beijing, but you don't. Shanzhou. That'll be it. That could be your capital. Now we'll release it as a vassal. Russian China now exists. And they... You've already got some interesting places. Also, I'm gonna gift you a bunch of money because you don't really have an economy, don't you? Oh, you do. 25,000. Well, it's not enough. You need more. Right, what do you want, oh man? I won't be forming no things against no one, cause it's the finale. Will we ever see how good Russian China does in this war? Yeah, we actually will see. But that's only the first 30 bits. So they're already doing a bad job. Oh no, they're not. They're doing a really good job. See, I trained them to do that. They're doing a bad job up here, I'll tell you that though. Come on, guys. Meet up. Do a good job. No, I'm not giving you military access. Yes, I'm giving you military access. I'm gonna have to gift them a bit more money, haven't I? Just do good. Come on, Russian China. 10 more turns for you to do something up here. Russian China, you're disgusting to watch do anything. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching the finale of 1000 turns as the Soviet Union. Will 2000 turns return? That just sounded really bad to say. But you know what? It's time we save. And this is what we did. Of course, we have our vassal here and our Greenlandic vassal. We used to have Iran as a vassal, but we lost them. But this is what we've grown to conquer. Let's have a quick recap. We got pretty much all in northern China. We invaded parts of Japan, these Chinese ports, Sakhalin, Kuril Islands. We invaded Finland and Sweden. Pretty much all of Eastern Europe. Romania, I think, Turkey, Iran, Afghanistan. But I was wanting the finale to be invading the USA and getting Alaska back. But you know what? Russia just needs to move on. Russia just needs to move on. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.